Welcome everybody to another episode of Will It Coffee. On today's episode, Will It Bacon Salt Coffee. Alright, water's in, filters in, let's get to it. Heaping spoonful of the coffee grounds, like such. Alright, now bacon salt, you can actually make your own bacon salt with actual bacon. Obviously this one does not have actual bacon in there. But there are recipes, you can do Google searches and whatnot that show you can actually make tasty bacon salt with real bacon. But for science purposes, we're using bacon salt that I probably had in my cupboard for about 5 or 6 years now. And I've really barely used it. This is a vegetarian bacon salt. I guess, I don't know how they do that with the natural flavorings perhaps. But we're going to add some in with the coffee grounds. Add some in there, and then to be safe, because we want to actually taste stuff in here, we're going to put some right in the carafe as well. Just a little bit, because we're not making a ton of coffee. It's in there. You can see it's in there now. That's more than coffee grounds in there. Shake it all up. It's got a savory smokiness and baconiness. Is that a word? I have no idea. But let's see, it's science time. Boy, this one's going to be pretty interesting. Had some of that bacon salt earlier. Pretty interesting, and I think I should be using it more. Getting a nice smokiness in there. It does pass at least a little bit for meat. Shut up. Pass a little bit for meat there. That thing loves to do that, by the way, so don't mind that part. Do like that. This passes a little bit for bacon, a little bit. Although I really can't detect it much on the smell, perhaps I should have added more. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want this to be too much of a fail. Look at me multitasking. I actually can do 2 things at once. Add some more in there because Panda logic. What the? There are a few episodes a while back where I've done Will It Coffee episodes and they ended up tasting like beef stock, right? Not surprisingly, I'm getting that type of essence here, but there's a little bit more this time of the coffee. It's not as intense of a beef broth experience, but it's still there. It really is more of a hybrid this time, more of a mix truly than anything else. This is really unique, nothing I've ever had before, at least other than that other Will It Coffee episode. I don't think it coffeed, but it was not a fail. And I say that because I'm still drinking it. Why I'm still drinking it, I have no idea. Although the further down I get on this cup, the more I'm despising it. Just a lot of meaty, smoky experience, but with coffee, literally. Everybody's favorite segment, Aaron Eats Coffee Grounds. Again. There's that. Admittedly, the smokiness of the bacon salt has kind of been muted just because it's more intense coffee here. But you can tell it's more than just coffee grounds in here. There's some kind of savory element to it that still lingers in here that tell you it's not just coffee grounds. But if you told me that if you didn't tell me there was baking salt in here, I wouldn't be able to tell you it's baking salt. PSA to kids, do not eat coffee grounds. They are not the greatest thing to eat. So folks, would you try some baking salt for science? Do you think baking salt will coffee? Would you try it yourself? Let me know down in the comments. That's all folks for this episode of Will It Coffee. Embrace that pain, and I'll see you in the next video.